Hi. Now in this question, it is given that theta is the acute angle such that sec theta sine theta equals 36 cot theta. And in part 1, we've got to show that tan of theta equals 6, and then go on to, hence, using an appropriate formula in each case, find the exact value of the tan of theta minus 45 degrees and the tan of 2 theta. So if you'd like to have a go at any of these parts, just give you a moment to pause the video. I'll work through all of the parts, come back, and you can check your solution with mine. Okay, welcome back. Let's see how you got on if you had a go. So first of all, for part 1 then, let's just write down what we're given here. That is that sec theta multiplied by sine of theta equals 36 cot theta. Now we've got to show that tan theta equals 6. So I want to kind of reduce this equation in terms of tan theta. And I can see that sec theta is 1 over cos theta. And 1 over cos theta multiplied by sine theta is therefore going to give me sine theta over cos theta. And I can see that that is tan of theta. We'll pick that up in a moment. And cot theta is 1 over tan theta, so 36 multiplied by 1 over tan theta is going to give me 36 over tan of theta. Okay? Now, I said that that was tan of theta, so if I multiply both sides by this tan of theta, we're therefore going to have tan theta times another tan theta. In other words, tan squared theta is going to equal 36. And to get tan theta, I just need to take the square root to both sides. So tan theta is going to be equal to square root of 36, which is going to be plus or minus 6. But the point is, we've got to show that tan theta equals 6. Why isn't not minus 6? Well, the point is we're given that theta is an acute angle. In other words, between 0 and 90 degrees. And if you took the tan of an acute angle, it will always be a positive value. So I'm just going to say that, but theta is acute. Okay. So therefore, what we've got is tan of theta must equal 6. All right. Let's move on, and we'll just come down here. Now, in part 2, what have we got to show? Well, part 2a, we've got to show that the tan of theta minus 45 degrees, well, I say we've got to show, we've got to find the value actually, the exact value of tan of theta minus 45 degrees. And to do this, we need to use the addition formula for the tangent of two angles. And you should be familiar with this. It often goes like this in most formula books. The tan of a minus b is equal to the tan of a minus tan b all over 1 plus tan a tan b. So a is the theta and b is the 45 degrees. So using that identity up here, in fact that should really have 3 lines there. The tan of theta minus 45 degrees becomes the tan of what would have been a, but is now tan of theta, minus the tan of b, which is now the tan of 45 degrees. And we divide that all by 1 plus tan a, that's tan theta, multiplied by tan b, which is now the tan of 45 degrees. And we know that the tan of theta is 6, so we've got 6 here. And the tan of 45 degrees, well-known result, it is 1. So you've got 6 minus 1 on the top, and then on the bottom here you've got 1 plus the tan of theta, which is 6, times the tan of 45, which is 1. And if you work that out, you've got 6 take away 1, which is 5, and then on the bottom here you've got 1 plus 6, which is 7. So you've got 5/7. Okay, now For the second part of part 2, okay, we'll call it B here, it's to work out the value of tan of 2 theta. And again, you should be familiar with another identity, and that is the tan of 2a. Tan of 2a is identical to 2 tan a, all divided by 1 minus tan squared a. And the a for this will be the theta. So what we've got here is tan 2 theta is equal to 2 tan of theta, all divided by 1 minus tan squared theta. And we just fill in our values now. 2 times tan theta is 6, and we're dividing this all by 1 minus 6 squared. So 2 6s are 12, and we're dividing it by 1 minus 36, which is minus 35. I'm going to put the minus out the front there and put the 35 there. So you've got minus 12/35, the exact value. All right.